Let's make some book cravings. We're going to start with buttermilk biscuits. You are going to need flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, sugar, and a frozen stick of butter. You're also going to need some buttermilk. So this book craving actually came after reading Seeing Red. And in Seeing Red, we have True, who actually made an escape to the mountains so she could properly grieve the loss of her sibling, specifically her twin sister. Now I'm kneading the dough together with my hand. Make sure you clean your surface before you put the dough on the surface, and then sprinkle it with a little flour so that your dough doesn't stick. But y'all, when I was reading the book and True ran out of her house because she thought it was a bat and was running around Noah and Grayson's house, I was cackling. You hear me? Cackling. Now I'm spreading out my dough, and remember, the more folds that you put in your dough, actually the bigger your biscuits will be. So now I'm just using my rolling pin to help roll out my biscuits right now. And of course, also put some flour on your rolling pin to make sure that your rolling pin doesn't stick to your dough. And now I'm just using a cup to help cut out my biscuits. And next, I'm going to put these exact same biscuits in my skillet. I also really genuinely felt for Noah. Now, these are the green beans. These were really simple, y'all. All I really used was onions and some salt and some pepper. Now I'm going to actually fry my pork chops because that's what we had here in our book. So the entire meal was fried pork chops, potatoes, biscuits, and green beans. And also a little lemonade spiked with moonshine. So make sure that you season both sides of your pork chops before you flour them so you can put them in your grease to fry them. But Noah's parents were truly, God, they were horrible people. I'm just going to tell the truth. Gently place your pork chops down into your hot grease. And they were extremely manipulative because they were using the sister to keep in contact. And then the fact that they thought, oh, we're going to book a suite at his job for a week and force him to talk to us, trifling. Now I'm seasoning my potatoes to my liking. I'm also going to add onions and peppers to my potatoes because I love onions and peppers with my potatoes. Now to make our pineapple lemonade, I did use 2 cups of sugar, but as far as lemon juice and pineapple juice measurements, I ain't got it, y'all. I just eyeballed it. But you're going to stir that together and also make sure that you add some water. You're going to make it to your taste. And you also need to add your moonshine, honey. But honestly, I'm just glad that Grace and Noah and True had each other because it was a sweet love and they deserved each other. Voila.